Actually, I bought these two books with much expectations, and right now, after reading it, I have a kind of a feeling like it's just beyond my expectation. It's amazing. Guys, this is Serah here, and you're watching me on my loving YouTube channel, Serah Reads. And if you are my subscriber, you may know that I'm posting this video after a long time. Sorry for the delay. Today I'm back with yet another video of doing a review of Lilly Singh's two books, all of her books. So the first one is the book which she had wrote quite some years ago, and the second book is the book which she published very recently. And right now I'm so excited, not just because I'm gonna do a review, and also that I have read part of her book. So talking about Lilly Singh, this is Lilly Singh. She is a YouTuber, a comedian, an influencer, and there are so much things to describe her. And she is a YouTuber with millions and millions and millions and millions of followers. And she is a person who had came up with all the struggles, who had gone through and who had overcame the struggles that she had faced, because that struggles in this book describes about. So let's do the review of her first book, which is How to Be a BAWSE by Lilly Singh. And maybe you're thinking, what did that exactly meant by the word BAWSE? So talking about BAWSE, a noun, a person who exudes confidence, hustles relentlessly, reaches goals, and smiles genuinely because he or she has fought through it all and made it out the other side. This is a word that she used to describe herself, and this is a word which she used to describe the ones who had overcame the hustles. So this book, How to Be a BAWSE, is a step-by-step guide to success, where the Lilly Singh shares her real life experiences, like how she had fought the hustles in her life and how she became success in her life. So these are all about the rules that a person who wants to become a BAWSE should follow, and these are the rules that a BAWSE had followed. It's not just a book that you could just read right now and keep it back in your library and show everyone like you have read it. It's a book that you should read. Because everything, even as minute sentence in this book are worth. Not just because it is written by a famous one, it's because it is written by someone who had achieved success. Each and every chapter in this book gives you an immense confidence to face your hustles, because when we go through these books only we realize how much the achievers has faced struggles, or how much intensity of failures have been faced by achievers. This is not a self-help book. This is a self-love book. This book gives you a confidence, like an enthusiasm to love yourself. And this is not a guide to survive from your failures, so it's not a guide to survive from your hustles. It's a book about conquering your failures and hustles and become the number one. Talking about the writing style, it's easy, fun, beginner friendly. Both three. And I just found it very funny. Each and every story in this book are worth and interesting and very useful, but there are some stories which I just found myself great, and that is the first chapter is Be Secretive. Oh my god, I was in love with the chapter. Like, that chapter tells about something that I still remember from that chapter is having secrets are great. It also tells that you are the one who have to decide when to reveal, what to reveal, and how to reveal a secret. And the second chapter that I'm really in love with is Get Uncomfortable. This book made me realize is that whatever you wanted to achieve in your life is out of your comfort zone. So get out from your comfort zone and go to the uncomfortable zone and make your goal set and achieve it. That's an interesting chapter. And whatever she had written in this book is like a moral story. Where she shares her personal experience and tells about what she learned and what she wanted us to learn. It's quite interesting. And the next chapter, which I really loved, is Don't Survive. And through this chapter, she make us people believe that surviving is a kind of a failure, but conquering it is a kind, like it's a BAWSE thing. Survival is for normal people and conquering is for BAWSE. So that's a really, really interesting part, which I just found myself funny and also very interesting. So that's some chapters which I wanted to recommend to you. The fourth chapter which I really loved was Set a Deadline. So talking about this chapter, I just want to tell you something that I was a kind of a person who wants to read 9 to 10 or 11 to 12 books in a month. But some month I used to read 6 to 7 or 8 to 9, like that range. And at the end I will get very sad. So taking that scenario, let me tell you something. That whatever we wanted to do in your life, set a deadline, like you have to complete it next week. It's not to make some people realize that you are a reader, or just to make some people realize that you're a voracious reader. It's not like that. It's just to make yourself happy. And take deadlines or set deadlines throughout your life, not just to make other people believe that you are worth, just to make yourself believe, like just to make yourself love. That's something that this book is all about, the mentality that you have to own in order to become a BAWSE. And this book has a lot of lovely pictures of Lilly Singh, her past life, and the photos which she has taken throughout her success. And I would also thank for Liver Review for recommending me this book. I have seen this book in one of her videos. And talking about this book, this is a life-changing book, to be honest. But before that, I just want to also tell you something. Like, I have seen in some of the booktubers, I think booktubers video itself, and the comment section, like some people telling like, you said this book is life-changing, but this isn't life-changing. It haven't changed my life. What are you telling? So this is something that I have seen in the comment section on some of the booktubers video. I'm not mentioning the name, sorry. So in that video, that person commented it so. So I just want to tell, I don't know whether if that person is saying or what, so whatever. First thing that you have to realize is that each and every book in this world can change your life. Each and everything in this world can also change your life. All the books in this shelf can change your life. It's all about your decision whether if you want to change or not. And talking about me, the book that totally changed my life was One Indian Girl. I know you guys are laughing at how Radhika Mehta has overcome the hassles she had faced, and all that. Like that story gave me a confidence to overcome the hassles in my life today. So that's why I told you, every single book in this world can change your life, and you are the one who have to decide whether if you want to change or not. If you agree with me for this point, please do comment. So this is a book which I just want to recommend to all my lovely readers today. So this is gonna be the first review of the first book. Let's gonna review the second book by Lilly Singh, which is Be a Triangle. So Be a Triangle, written also by Lilly Singh, is a recently published book, and by Lilly Singh is utterly different and unique from the book How to Be a BAWSE, because in the book How to Be a BAWSE, she describes how to become a BAWSE or how to become success, where in this book she describes how she had gone through the struggles when she was the BAWSE and how she remained the BAWSE. It's a very, very tiny book which you could just read in a one go. I think it's around 100 or 110 pages which you could just read in a one go, but still expensive. 600 Indian rupees. And I think most of the people have a kind of a feeling like the person who had achieved a success have a kind of a great life where they will get whatever they want, who have a happy life, who would be not having any physically or mentally problems. But Lilly Singh breaks the life, where she herself opens all of her problems which she had faced after becoming success, and also throughout her YouTube journey, all the journey of her past few years, where she has faced personal struggles, mentally and physical struggles, doubt, and a lot of things. So this book tells about how much struggles that she had faced and she is still facing in order to remain the BAWSE and the number one. Lilly Singh opens up the life behind the lights. Something that I learned from this book, which is a lifetime guaranteed lesson, is that there is no fucking shit in this world forever. There is nothing in this world permanent. everything is temporary. Even your happiness, even your sorrows, even your life. To be honest, everything in this world is temporary. So don't get more upset or don't get more happiness for the things that you have came today, because everything in this world is temporary. Maybe they can go tomorrow. Before I purchased this book, I asked my friend who had read this book, how is that book? So she told me a review, like she just told me a sentence about that book. So I just also want to repeat the same sentence for you because I just found that right. So she told me like this book is a quick dose of motivation. To be honest, it's yes. Each book, like it's all about like drawing some of her pics and me cartoon pics and drawing something which is really interesting, which I just found myself really funny. I hope you loved my review about these two bookies, and if you did, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also give me a thumbs up to this video, and please do comment your lovely comments on the comment section, and stay tuned for my next video. And I don't know when I'm gonna post my next video, but till then, bye.